Hey everybody, it's Norm from Tested.
And it's Jeremy from Tested.
And as you can see, we are not in the studio today. We're on location.
In his car.
In my car, in your garage.
It's true.
And we're doing that because there's a feature that was released late last year in the Tesla software update for the Model 3 as well as other Tesla cars that we thought was particularly interesting.
Is it a new autopilot enhancement? Is it
No.
better crash detection? What is it?
Games. Tesla partnered with Atari to preload 6 games into the Tesla software.
I love it.
They're emulated, and I thought, who better to test these with than you, because you're a huge fan of Atari games.
I am. Well, my first game console was the Atari. I have a lot of affinity for the Atari. In fact, Sean and I this year, we worked on a game from that era, making a whole new one called Star Lords for Bits to Atoms.
And my latest game console? The Tesla Model 3.
Yeah, exactly. So how does it work? How do you even control these games?
All right, so you load them up through the Easter egg menu, which isn't difficult to find, but you load up your Tesla menu, pull down here, and hit the Atari button here, and it loads up and has a list of games. So has Asteroids, Lunar Lander, Missile Command, Centipede, Millipede, and most recently also added Pole Position.
Okay.
We're in Astro right now, and there are...
I thought this was going to be the 2600 emulation, but it's not. These are arcade games.
Arcade,
okay,
exactly.
Great.
And you can see there's already a kind of skinned interface here, which you can use to play the game. 3 ways to play. You can play by using the virtual controller.
Oh, that's interesting. So you hold, how does that work? You can just hold it down. Okay, got it.
That frame rate seems good.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Good sound system. Not very fun to play it with the on-screen controls.
No,
I think. But you can also go full screen.
Now the controls are gone.
And you can use the scroll wheels on here.
On your steering wheel?
Yes.
How does that work?
Well, there are 2 scroll wheels. You can move up and down here, and you can press a button here, and there it goes. I also turn on the whoop cushion mode.
Okay, and you got.
Excuse me, Jeremy.
Do the high scores actually work?
They do.
Will it store it for later? Do you see a high score list? That would be a nice touch.
I'm not going to try putting it in.
God.
There's a third way also to play these games.
Touchscreen, steering wheel.
And also via a gamepad with a USB cable. This is just a standard Xbox 360 controller.
Right.
You plug it into one of the 2 USB ports on the front of the dash.
It has to be wired, right? It doesn't work with wireless gamepads.
Correct.
Okay.
So we have the Xbox 360 controller plugged in. We're going to go full screen, and now I can play using the A, B, and X buttons.
Right, and the left stick.
Yeah. Why don't you go try?
Got it. Yep. Okay. Oh.
You can even teleport.
Yep. It's called hyperspace. All right, that's cool. It's not the same thing, as what I'm used to from the arcade or from the 2600. I'd much rather play with an actual controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
We can do that, Norm. You're at my house.
How are we going to do that?
Well, as I mentioned for the Star Lords project, I developed this little converter box, which takes an original 2600 controller, converts it to X input just like it's an Xbox 360 gamepad.
So X input is a way for computer systems OSs to process input signals to standard input.
Yeah. It has been around
platform.
Windows and the Xbox ever since the Xbox. So it's been around for a long time. It's a nice fast protocol. And this little doohickey will use a teensy LC to convert an actual real-life 2600 controller with the old D-Sub 9 connector into a USB X input signal.
All right, so we got to test this out.
All right. Is this a first? This might be a first. I don't know if anyone in the world has ever played Atari games on their Tesla with a real 2600 controller.
Let's just call it a first.
That's deep and narrow.
All right,
here we go.
Here we go. We're going to start it up. Go full screen.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I can fire. I can go forward.
Oh, my God. Now, because you're running this
backwards.
through your TCLC
awesome.
and the software, you can program any of these buttons to correspond with anything on screen. Right.
So what I did was, you only have the one button, obviously, and this is a 3-button game. So I made up button 2 and down button 3. In addition to being up and down. If we have any games that actually use up and down, it'll work with that. for asteroids, it'll actually work with this. I think all the other games on here, although we haven't tested them, they are just one-button games, so it shouldn't be an issue. But you know,
Yeah, let's go test it. And does this feel good?
Yeah, this feels really good. Now, obviously, it's not a 2600 game, but still, you get the actual joystick experience.
Right. Okay, Lunar Lander.
Yep, this is great. This is one of my all-time favorite games. This is a true physics simulation. Now, for this game, you really want like an analog, throttle. I wonder how this is even going to work. Okay. Oh, so it's tap on, tap off. Oh, no. So you hold it down and you go that way. When you play this with your steering wheel, how do you do the throttle? Is it analog? Oh, you can still play it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So we can play it together.
Oh, well, that animation's actually really nice when I'm using it here, and it is hold and release.
Yeah. And then how do you throttle? What is that, a joystick?
The button for...
So it's not brake. Because I know some of your games... Didn't you say that the brake pedal is actually a controller?
No, this is just the button here.
Okay.
This is the speed of game, I think, that works great for playing in your car.
Can we turn up the volume?
Measured. No.
But you can, right? Can you not? Is there only one volume setting for the whole system?
I think so, because the volume control is being taken over by the game.
I wonder if you change it before you go in. Maybe not. This is intense. I'm really enjoying this.
Oh, get this! Get the 2X!
Oh God, I'm coming in too hot!
Oh, no! No survivors.
No survivors. That's
all right.
Pretty much how it ends with
Let's move on.
Lunar
Missile
Lander
Command.
For me in general. Here, you try Missile Command.
All right, this one just left and right and fire.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, up, down, left, and right.
You're
aiming.
You're
but
aiming.
You don't control all three stations.
Very responsive here.
Yeah.
Lots of throw here.
The game used a trackball originally. It was like an analog roll-around effect. And you normally in the arcade game, you control which station you want to fire from. But in this one, you don't. Or do you?
Nope. Doesn't look like it.
Oh God! I don't know about it. Let me see this. Let me try this. You died. You lost 3 cities.
You can also move diagonally, it looks like.
I pulled down. So if I go up, what does that do? I feel like that. I can't tell. Can you control which one you're firing from or not?
Didn't
I
look
can't
like
tell. All right, next game.
We got Centipede and Millipede.
Centipede and Millipede. That's a little overkill.
Yeah, they might as well just have the one.
Yeah.
It's very similar games.
Yeah.
Some people love Millipede.
Adam loves Millipede.
He loves Millipede.
All right,
we go.
Another trackball game.
How's it feel?
I'm gonna say there's some stuttering going on here. You see that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fine. I never liked this game, to be honest with you. No offense to Adam. I'm just not good at it.
You're doing pretty well. Let me try here.
I do like the color palettes, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what games do you wish they included?
Oh my gosh. I mean, if we're going all the way to the arcade, it'd be nice to have Defender. It'd be nice to have Robotron.
Galaga?
Tempest. Galaga absolutely would be fantastic. Burger Time. If we're just talking about Atari games, though, that narrows it down.
And also the aspect ratio of the screen. The games were mostly, like shmups were vertical. This is a landscape.
It's true.
So you're not maximizing the screen here.
Honestly, the fact that it has Lunar Lander, that's all you need. Everything else is gravy.
Well, we're going to skip Millipede because it's very similar to Centipede and go to the most recent release, which is Pole Position. And for Pole Position, the controls we don't need. We don't need the stick here. This is super
It
interesting.
gets a whole how to play screen.
Yeah. Because
Turn steering wheel to maneuver. You drive the steering. You drive the car.
you drive the car.
Oh my God.
I'm going to go.
What is this? What is Mars Madness? What is this?
Oh, this is their skin version.
The whole game is skinned as if it's on Mars, and you're driving a Tesla.
Here we go.
Oh my God! What's happening? Your lights just came on.
I'm holding the brake, It's brake. It's one pedal
Yeah.
acceleration and driving.
Okay.
So as I release the brake, it brakes.
Yeah, like a go-kart. Okay. Oh, wow.
This is kind of trippy. I don't know if I like this.
I like this. I do like this.
Look, I can also shift gears.
You gotta stay on the road, Norm. Oh, don't you want to turn this up?
Yeah, it needs to make better use of the sound system for sure.
And your steering, is the steering like you're not steering that much?
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very little throw needed.
A little bit.
Very sensitive.
Does it work with this? All right, I don't think it works with this. I think you're on your own. I think you're steering.
Yeah.
You are in control.
All right, let's go. Let's see.
Wait, you didn't even
13
shift. You gotta
seconds
shift
left.
gears. There you go.
Not on a turn, only on the straightaway.
Oh, the other cars are orange Teslas, and you are a red Tesla.
Oh, and there goes the time.
You didn't even qualify.
No.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Seems challenging.
Pole position.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That is super trippy. Using the brake. Don't hit the accelerator
It
here.
doesn't say pole position. It just says Mars Madness.
Yeah, Mars. Well, it's in the menu screen. Here we go again. One more time.
One more time. What are the billboards? Tesla. Okay, I'm sensing a theme. Right turn. This is different. Black Tesla. White Tesla.
Come on.
I wonder,
There it goes.
I wonder if the background is actually based on scans of the Mars landscape.
No, because the steering wheel has haptic feedback. They
Does- wait,
simulate
what?
the steering wheel vibrates.
It does?
As you go over. No. When you're driving on the road, as you're crossing lanes.
They could add that.
Yes, this is something they could totally add.
Yeah.
For when you get off the
We'll
track.
just have to see how much of a priority the Atari games are to Elon Musk.
Wow. This is not bad at all.
Do you think this was an intern project, or do you think that this was like all hands on deck, we have to make this happen?
This seems like a small team.
Yeah.
And probably more on the business side to get the licensing.
I'm
And
sure.
There we go. Pole position. Millipede, Centipede, Missile Command. Your favorite Lunar Lander.
Absolutely.
And classic Asteroids. There you go. Atari games on the Model 3 with an actual 2600 gamepad.
Calling it a first.
First in the world. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Oh no. I'm not going to qualify either. Oh, so close!